Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning. I know it's afternoon, but it's still morning in my own time. My name is Dr. Idorian Uso. I am an academic, I'm a health activist, I'm an entrepreneur, and I am a stay-at-home mom. I I just want to talk to fellow stay-at-home moms today. I I chose this stay-at-home mom profession because when I was growing up, I wasn't excited about the stories I was hearing about women who are working and not being able to get home on time, and their children and spouses suffering, you know. So I got concerned. I remember even through all my education, when I finished my first degree, I did my master's and I did my PhD. And I remember talking to a friend, and I'm like, with my PhD, I don't intend to work in any 9 to 5. I don't want a 9 to 5 job because I want to be an amazing mom. And so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to look for a job that will allow me work when my kids are in school and stay at home with them when they are not in school. So I thought teaching job. So as a teacher, you go into school at 8 and you're out at 2, the same time as the kids. But then again, I am not patient with teaching younger folks, like children, primary, secondary school. So I decided to go into lecturing to the university, thinking university lecturers have time. I don't have to go into university every day. So, I can stay wherever I want to, right? I can stay at home with the kids when I have to. But then, alas, it wasn't the same. So as a lecturer then, I remember that I barely had time for my only child at the time. Now I have 2. Then I only had a son. But I barely had time for my son. I thoroughly enjoyed the lecturing, but I had to drive 60 minutes each way to work and back. And so I started telling myself, this is not the life I wanted to live. I would have stayed on if the pay was manageable. But I'm working, stressing out, have no time for my son, and I still do not have money. I still have to do a side business, buying and selling. So what is it I'm working for again? I still remember those days. I need to ask my husband for financial support, which is something I always told myself I do not want to do. I had always promised myself to be a financially independent woman. I didn't want to be dependent on anybody. I have never been, and I knew I would not be even in marriage. But I remember that I had occasions where I really had to ask him for support. I had no option. I had to ask him for support. And guess what? It was never easy. I know some of you here might relate. You have to make sure you catch the man when he is in a very good mood. So you're literally like a monitoring spirit. You're looking at his mood all the time, trying to find out exactly when he is in the right mood. And then when he does that, you would have had your scripts prepared. You could have had your script prepared, to try and ask him, I need your support. I need finances. I need this. I need money for this. And I did not understand why on earth I had to explain to somebody why I need to get money. It just did not make sense. It could be an ego. It could be a pride thing. It could just be who I am. But I just wanted to have my own money. I just wanted to be in control of my own time. But every time I tell someone that, they will tell me it is impossible for you to have your money and have your time. Financial and time freedom, they don't go together. I wasn't happy. And then I wasn't enjoying the lecturing job anymore. I love to pass knowledge, but at my convenience. I don't want pressure. I know someone said that's a world of fantasy. It's possible. It's a world of fantasy, but that is the world I wanted. That is what I wanted to live in. Have my money, have my time, still do what I want to do passionately. I'm not one of those who will trade blames that, okay, I'm a failure, or I didn't do this for my children because somebody did not give me the platform or the opportunity. Is not who I am. But then I decided in 2016 when I had my daughter, that there's no way I could continue with the lecturing job. Besides, the lecturing job kept me away from my husband. So when I had to move to live with my husband after my second child, I realized that I couldn't just go through the whole 60 minutes drive again. I moved from Akwa Ibom State to Lagos State. And my field is biotechnology. I wanted to still lecture genetics, molecular enzymology, all of that. But where do I lecture those? I had to go to a private university outside of Lagos. Another distance from my husband. How about my children? I had so many things running in my head. So I called my husband and I told my husband, honey, I will be resigning and I'm not doing this again until I am in a place where my university is next door. The man thought I was crazy, but he became scared. He just went, but you can't resign. You know why? Because he also wanted to marry an independent woman. And I guess that's just why our marriage worked. And so he goes, even with your peanuts job, salary as a lecturer, you are still struggling to get by. So when you resign from work, what are you going to do? I started panicking. I said, this is not going to happen. But guess what? Before that time, I had started a business from home. I realized that there were products that I was in charge of buying for the house. I was buying the things my children were using, their soap, their cream. I was buying the soap and cream and roll-on and sanitary towels I was using. And there were a lot of products I was already buying. And by this time, I had already affiliated with the brand. You know how you buy those products and you choose a brand? By this time, I already had a brand I was using. And so I just thought to myself, if I'm using this brand, I am signed up as a distributor for this brand. How about I start working from home? He said, that's not going to work. I said, okay, you know what? Since you think that the money that I may be getting from, because it's a distributorship business, right? So for distributorship is when you get sales that you will get income. So it's possible that I may not get sale in a certain month, I may not earn. And he did not want a financial burden of a wife. He did not want a financial liability for a wife. I decided, you know what? Instead of being an independent distributor for this company, I'm going to be a major distributor for this company, which is what we call in my company the stockist business. At the time, there was none covering the Lekki area where we were living. So I applied and I became a major distributor for the Lekki area, a stockist. That was when he said, okay, you can resign. Because not only do I want a liability for a wife, what will you be doing when the kids are in school? What will you be doing when the kids are sleeping? I need you to remain active. Your brain is a brain I know that is overactive. So if your brain is not working, then we are in trouble. If your brain is not doing something positive, it may be doing something negative. So I just told myself, okay, I need to find something I could do to keep me and my brain working. And so I chose the platform where I started to be, where I became a hub for everybody in Lekki. So anyone that wanted to buy the products of this brand called Longreach will come to my hub and they will buy the products. At the end of the month, Longreach will work out how much worth of their products has been sold from my hub. Because the monies go directly to Longreach accounts, I give them the product. I'm a stockist, I hold stock. And then Longreach will work out how much of my stock has been sold. Longreach replaces those stocks, and then Longreach pays me a percentage of those sales. So I had a steady monthly income. But then that steady monthly income was more like my monthly salary. Sometimes it will be more, sometimes it will be less. And I thought I needed more. I did not want to be a beggar of a wife. I did not. I wanted to earn my respect, not just in my home, but even the people around me. I wanted to be able to see someone who wants 5 naira, and I will give without thinking that, oh, I need to go and ask my husband first. I wanted to see a beautiful handbag and buy without asking my husband. I remember at that time, when I just had my daughter, before I even made my business, set up my business system, I will go to a place. I needed to change clothes. I had put on weight. I went to a shop with my friend. We chose the clothes. My friend was the one that took the receipt to my husband, because she's also friends with my husband, and gave my husband the receipt and said, it's time your wife changes her clothes. That was how bad. It is time your wife changes her clothes. You need to pay for these clothes. Because I was too ashamed. We were already fighting about the baby clothes. We need to buy clothes for the baby. We need to buy this toy for the baby. We need to buy this push chair for the baby. It was a challenge, and he was almost funding everything because my peanut salary was not enough. And so I didn't want to be in that situation at all. So I decided to take a closer look into that independent distributorship aspect as well. I'm like, Doc, you have a PhD, you are a researcher, you are a strategist. Try to break this thing that looks complex down and see how you can earn a lot of money from it working from home. You're going to still be an independent distributor. This company has made it so easy for you that your purchases can earn you income, can earn your children income, can earn your dependents income. So why don't you ensure these purchases are happening? First things first, every product in my house changed. Once I get the monthly income that my husband gives to me to maintain the home, I will set aside the one I am buying our Longreach products. Once in a while, I'll massage his ego and we buy one pot or one cup, the heavy duty items. But I just needed to make extra income. So it started. And then I mentioned to a few friends of mine. I had a lot of friends. And they're like, oh, no, it's network marketing. I cannot do. Some even went as far as blocking me. Some even went as far as telling me, ID, you can do better. ID, you can do better. You make me so ashamed. I'm sorry. But the first thing I wanted was to be in my home with my children. And so, if I'm going to be in my home with my children, I need to make money. And this is one opportunity that I don't need to go out all the time. All I need is my mobile phones, press them, explain the products to people, get them to buy, tell them how they can also work from home, and I get paid. What is sweeter that I can stay in my house and tell fellow stay-at-home moms, ladies, do what I am doing. And they do. Longreach pays them. Because Longreach is paying them, Longreach is paying me. So I decided to go all out, and I started looking for fellow women who also have health issues like I had, and these products could help. Whose children need to look as good as my children are looking. Who want to become independent, who want to have a voice. I said, I'm going to find you. And I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. And you are going to do the same. I looked for young girls who are constantly in abusive relationships, in the hands of men, who are trading their bodies for money, for stipends, for handouts, and yet being disrespected. I said, no, woman, you can regain your respect. Become an independent distributor for this company. I provide value for all those people. And guess what? Once they become independent, I get paid. This is what I did and I've been doing for the last 6 months. I have no longer a stay-at-home mom. I no longer have time to think if my husband is going to give me or not money. I no longer have time to waste on bitterness, on anger, on strategizing how to get money from a man. Why? That time can be better put into use by strategizing how to make my own money. And trust me, the money I make is better than the money I would get from any man. It's much more. So why on earth should I just sit down every day and just keep waiting for someone to give me money to buy the things I want when I can make money from the money you're giving me to take care of the home? That is what I'm trying to tell you today, dear woman. From that money you are given to take care of the home, bother to step up a bit. Switch your brand in your home. And then let me show you, or let us show you how you can share this knowledge with all the women around you. Forget about the whole network marketing crap. Forgive my French. I don't see this as network marketing. I see this as direct sales. I see this as work. Recently, I've started making a lot more money because even when I left the educational setups, facilities, I just felt that because I'm passionate about teaching, I felt that I will miss out on that aspect of teaching. But guess what? I did not. Because these days, I have, like I said, it's felt so complex. People run away from network marketing because it sounds as if it is complex. But my job as a teacher is to find ways to simplify it. So now I simplify for people and I get paid. So if you're an academic, if you're a teacher, if you know how to simplify things for people, you have a career here, you have a profession here, you can apply your skills here. So in summary, dear stay-at-home mom, you can do better. You do not, I repeat, have to just sit at home and beg. You do not have to feel useless. You do not have to feel like the world is over. Get up, dust yourself up. You are made for more. When your kids are in school, use that opportunity to make your money. We can teach you. But you are enough and you are more. Just go back to whoever tagged you to this video, this particular video. Go back to whoever tagged you or contact me. And guess what? We will show you how you can transition from a stay-at-home mom, from a stay-at-home mom to a work-from-home mom and regain all your respect and utilize all your skills. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'm seeing all of you. I've seen all of you. I've seen Chidofor. Thank you so much, and I love you all. I just thought to share this from my heart. If you know anyone that needs to watch this video, tell the person to watch this video. They can do more. Tag the person and share. I hope this helps you. I hope this touches you, and I hope this changes your life. We believe in changing the narrative, one home at a time, using the Long Reach platform. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.